Hey guys, JR Reviews back with another pre-workout review. Today we're talking about full spectrum extreme edition Notorious Rage. I'll flip it around so you can see the ingredient profile there. Man, I love the way this tub looks. All that green and purple together, everything just pops. And there's a reason, obviously, you see the grapes all over it here. There's a reason why it is the way it is, the way it looks, and I'll go over that here in a minute. We're not gonna go over the ingredient profile because, as usual, on the illicits, I don't really talk about the in-depth on the ingredients because I don't want anything to potentially flag, but I will post the whole ingredient profile in the description below, so check it out there. But the extreme limited edition is only available in the grape candy flavor. So that's why obviously it pays homage, to all the grape and the purples, all the can. They have their flagship product, if you want to call it, the normal or whatever standard edition Notorious Rage. That's available in various other flavors. So check that out as well. So let's start at the top with that. Grape candy flavor. It is I would say a pleasant grape flavor. If I'm ranking it on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rank it around a 7.5. Obviously, when you have these illicits in here, it's hard to mask them and make it to where you can't taste that chemical, bitterness to it. So, it's not as bad as like Mr. White Yayo, but obviously, you've had some daily drivers that are grape flavor that probably taste almost like drinking grape Kool-Aid or something, and that is very pleasant. Again, this isn't bad. It's easy to choke down, and I haven't mixed it with anything else. Like sometimes, some of these illicits are so bad, you just got to cut it with a pump product or something just to try to choke it down. It's not offensive. Like I said, it's pleasurable, but again, it's not like going out and getting like Welch's grape juice or something like that. So, start from the top, on the experience side of it. So I would say this thing is a builder. If you look at the ingredient profile, you'll see that, the 2 caffeine sources it has, neither one of them are fast acting, and it definitely shows in this. So I take this knowing that I need about 35, 40, 45 minutes, before I start working out. So what I like to do is I drink it on the way to the gym. I know I'm gonna get on the treadmill or warm up with some cardio for about 30 minutes, 15-minute drive to the gym, 45 minutes total time, and it's kicked in and it is ready to go. You'll start feeling, everything start brewing together, and start coming together at about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but the head buzz and all that, sense of urgency is really when it's peaking is about the 40, 45 minute mark. And that seems to be the case with everybody that I've talked to that has ran this. So what about pumps? It's got, on the standard dose, around 21 grams is the standard dose of this. It's got 5,000 milligrams of L-Citrulline, which again, it's not good. I'm gonna say not good. It's not great. We've seen some people or some products that have around 8,000 to 10,000. So it's right in the middle, but it's not bad. And I will say, the pumps that it does give are tight and vascular pumps. It's not wet, or bloated looking or feeling. So the pumps are decent on it. You can absolutely stack a pump product on it. I never have, honestly, and I still have gotten great results out of this because of that. But the thing for me on this is it has no alpha-yo in it, just synephrine in it. But the sense of urgency I get out of this is unreal. Like the first time I took this, it was on a Friday. It's been a long week, a long day, and I took it at 5 p.m. and I was on one. When I say on one, I was going non-stop in the gym. Like it blew my freaking mind how just dialed in and just go I was, to the point like somebody in the gym came up to me and said, I am wore out just watching you work out. Because I was just bouncing back and forth, supersetting everything. I did not want to stop. And I was like, dang, this is a great experience. I ran it a second time, the exact same thing. I ran it a third time at 4 in the morning, the same thing. About the 45, 50 minute mark, it just peaked and I was gone. I ran it again this morning. This is my 4th time running it. And I would say, you know, this morning wasn't as eventful, but I also know that yesterday was a bad day for me as far as, you know, sleep goes, nutrition, everything was off. So if the other experiences were 10 out of 10, like just amazing across the board, this morning was an 8, 8.5. It was still great. My sense of urgency was still elevated, but it just wasn't, you know, the same as the others. But again, that lets me know like it never misses. So even on my worst days, like it still performs. And I would say the thermogenic effects from the Synephrine, I mean, it's very apparent. I mean, when you start going, heart rate never goes crazy. You know, I was keeping it in the 120 to 130 at the most. Like that's me like just going nonstop. So, I mean, you're going so hard, you can't help but to get a pump because you're just constantly doing something. You're constantly wanting to be touching something. And that's also, like I said, applies to the thermogenic effect because you're just going nonstop in the gym. So again, I mean, for it to on label, I mean, it doesn't look like anything monumental, but it's just a clean, super clean, positive pre-workout. Like I've never left after taking this and not been in a good mood. Like even this morning, you know, I took it at 4:30 and all day long, I was motivated at work. I was talking way more than what I normally do at work. Like I was just driven to go. And same thing at the gym. Like when I got done working out this morning, you know, on my way out, I was talking to everybody as I was leaving. Like it's just such a good productive pre, to the point where it made my top 10 list of 25. Like after taking this thing twice, I immediately knew that I had to have this. And that's the other thing. I got 3 samples of this actually. And after the second sample, I was like, I have to buy this. This has to be in my rotation. That doesn't happen often. Like that's one thing I love about samples is, you know, you get to try it, but it's like, that performs just like this other pre-workout, so I don't need 2 or 3 of them. To me, I don't have anything really that performs on this same level of just being super clean, but also super productive, and there's no aggression with it. I mean, you're aggressive as like you just want to lift. I've hit PRs on this. It's just, I just can't say enough good about this. The only thing I'll say is I knew I had to have it. So I bought this from Full Spectrum, you know, off their website, and it was the last tub they had of the special edition. Notnatty.shop still had a few tubs left. I don't know what the restocking timeline looks like on this because I know they're working on some other products. So I don't know where their focus is a lot. But I will say that the normal flagship edition isn't terribly off from this. It's missing some Synephrine. I think the caffeine's a little bit lower and the 2 aminos a little bit lower, but I think you could get almost the same effect if you was to maybe heap, you know, the special edition one to get the numbers up there a little bit, and it won't be like fearful or, you know, or anything. It won't be dramatic at all. Like it would be such a clean experience because this is a 21 gram scooper in this one. And my sweet spot that I found is that 27 to 30 gram mark. So again, you can absolutely heat this thing and you're not getting any negative side effects from doing so. If anything, it just adds to the party. So again, Full Spectrum, special edition Notorious Rage. Check this out because this thing, I cannot say enough good about this thing. I absolutely love this. It's in my top 10 of 25. And if you was to try this, I guarantee it'll be in yours too. So check it out. Let me know what y'all think.